Hello you guys, welcome back to the vlog. My name is Emily. I've got my husband Justin right over here, and this is going to be another edition of our summer vlogs. This is episode 2, and we're going to take you along some fun summer evenings, like romanticizing summer evenings, doing fun summer bucket list type activities. We are actually on our way to the Inside Out 2 premiere in our local movie theater in Durham, North Carolina. That's where we live currently, and we neglected to actually finish watching Inside Out 1. We have both seen it before, we think, but I'm going to read Justin a little synopsis of it before we go into the theater, just to refresh our minds and make sure we are like fully prepared for Inside Out 2. Alright, Inside Out 2015 film according to Wikipedia. In the mind of a young girl named Riley are a series of personified basic emotions that influence her actions: joy, sadness, fear, disgust, and anger. Riley's experience become memories that are stored. You already know all of this, yeah. So basically, you're seeing her transition to living in California as in like elementary or middle school from the perspective of her emotions, watching her experience it from inside her mind and inside her emotional world, and you're seeing how she processes this move as a kid, how she's doing mental health wise. The main conflict of the film is between joy and sadness, because joy is kind of like, oh no, we can't have sadness, you know, sadness isn't welcome here, sadness is going to ruin everything. But by the end, we learn the lesson that sadness and joy can coexist at the same time, and that you need sadness and joy. You need sadness there to fully experience the depths of joy. So it's a very like both and emotions kind of film. Basically, sadness like ruins some of the core memories, and joy has to go like fix that. It deep into the brain, deep in like the emotional world. The sun, you guys. But in Inside Out 2, I actually haven't seen a trailer, but to my knowledge, Riley is now a teenager, and so we're getting new emotions that are on the scene, like anxiety, envy, and embarrassment. I watched a vlogger, Emily Enchanted, who I love. She's adorable. She has a ton of Disney vlogs, and she got to go to the premiere, and before that she was actually invited to Pixar Studios, and she got to meet the director and producer of Inside Out 2, and learned that at one point they were going to introduce shame as another emotion, but they actually decided against that, which makes sense. That would have been like pretty intense for a Disney movie. Sorry, these shadows are super weird, y'all. But yeah, this sounds really cute, and I love that it's a very like pro-teen mental health kind of movie. I feel like I'm probably gonna cry. Do you think you're gonna cry?
Probably.
Yeah. I'm really excited to see anxiety as a character, because that's, you know, that's my life. I'm a good brain up here. So we will take you guys along for the Inside Out 2 premiere, and we'll chat about it after. We'll let you guys know what we think, show you our movie snacks, all the fun things, and then tomorrow we're not quite sure what we're gonna get up to. The pool at our apartment is unfortunately closed right now. I think a kid peed in the pool, to be honest, and I have to clean that out. So we will not be going to the pool, but we're gonna try to get creative with some fun summer things, so stay tuned. Look how cute these characters are. That's anxiety. That's me.
Live on the edge.
We're only ever here for church. This is where our church meets. So it's kind of cool. Are you excited? I'm excited. Yeah. We just saw Inside Out. 10 out of 10. What do you give it?
I give it 10 out of 10.
No, you said you didn't like it as much as me.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
9 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah. I still thought it was really good.
10 out of 10. Run to go see it. We'll give you the full breakdown when we're back inside, but my gosh, so good. Hello, we are back from the movie. I give Inside Out a 10 out of 10. What do you give it?
8.5 out of 10.
8.5. You downgraded a little bit.
I did, yeah.
Okay. Rationale for your reaction.
Ooh, still an excellent movie. I'm a very hard movie critic, so
Okay.
8.5 is flying colors for Justin.
What did you take points off for? Or what was the reason that you gave it 8.5?
Extremely well done. I feel like
Yeah.
they consulted with mental health professionals and just did their research, and very well put together story. They did throw broccoli under the bus, so that was...
Broccoli's kind of gross. I agree with disgust on that one. I gave it a 10 out of 10 because I cried multiple times. I felt like, as someone who lives with anxiety, I felt very seen by this movie. The character of anxiety was hilarious. Everything was just so well done, and like Justin said, I really feel like they had a team of psychologists probably behind this. I do know that the producer and director are dads of teen girls, and so they have direct life experience with someone like Riley and her emotions. Yeah, it was so cute. It was one of those things, it's like, how SpongeBob is made for kids, but it secretly has all these adult things. That's kind of how this felt, but not in an inappropriate way. It was just could be so enjoyed by kids and by adults. Highly recommend it. I'll insert my little immediate reaction I put up on Instagram for the in-depth, immediate, passionate response. Hello, people of Instagram. I have a very important announcement to share, and that is that Justin and I just spent about $50 to go see Inside Out 2 because it just premiered today. And I think we were definitely feeling a little bitter about spending that much money because movies back in our day were $5 or $6 a person. And we were going into this okay, this better be good. When I say you need to run to the movie theater, run to go see this movie, it is worth every penny. I would have paid $100 to see that movie. That was genuinely phenomenal. Probably going to be one of my favorite Pixar movies of all time. I think it healed all my trauma. It was amazing. If you need a good cry or just need to feel just love and peace and joy, and oh my gosh, it was amazing. I loved it so much. Anyways, if you have also recently just seen it, let me know your thoughts. But yeah, as someone who has an anxiety disorder, that was the most accurate depiction of anxiety I have ever seen in a movie. And it was just amazing. It was amazing. It will make you have so much more compassion for yourself and for others. And I genuinely, I am blown away. Absolutely blown away. Cried, laughed. It was hilarious. It was so well done. It's definitely intense in that if you're an adult, it's whew, I just feel I walked out of an intense therapy session, but it's so good. I feel for kids, obviously it's not going to hit as deep, but wow. If you needed someone to convince you to go watch this movie, take this as your sign. It is worth the money. It's amazing. I have no words. But it was phenomenal. I think everyone should go see it. So highly, highly recommend. We just got a cherry Coke to split and some little what were they? Airheads, sour pieces, and then I had little Dibs ice cream that was super yummy. And I think I mentioned it in the vlog, but we actually go to church at this movie theater. Our church rents out a theater for service, and so it was always really weird going to see a movie there because we associate it with church because we're there for church more than we see movies. Also, this is my outfit I wore. This is a Nuuly rental. Hopefully I'll try on outfits for you guys in this vlog, or I'll insert a reel that I make, which I still want to do that for Instagram. It's my June Nuuly haul. It's a romper. I think this is a gingham pattern to it, and it's just kind of a weird cut. So I have a white sports bra underneath to help with some coverage, and at first I thought that was a little weird. I thought it would look kind of odd, but honestly it's a vibe. It kind of reminds me of when we used to wear tank tops under all shirts, or even over shirts in the early 2000s. That was such a trend, tank tops or shirts with dresses and stuff like that. And so it kind of is a fun nostalgic feel to it. So it was super fun to wear. It was actually really comfortable. I do want to steam it a little bit so it's not as wrinkly, but the peplum, the gingham, the little tank top / sports bra underneath just felt very early 2000s and fun for me, and a good little outfit for Inside Out. Hello you guys, it is the next evening. It's Saturday night. night, and I wanted to just sit down and tell you guys about Inside Out 2 because it was so amazing, and I feel like I was just in the heat of all the emotions immediately after, which was the last clips that you guys saw, and I figured we would just process the movie a little bit. Yeah, this movie was absolutely amazing. It completely blew me away. Full disclosure, I did not even know there was going to be an Inside Out 2 until a couple weeks ago. I feel like I'm an adult who loves Disney, who is like a little bit behind on things. Like I'm not always super in the know about like what festivals are going on or like what movies are coming out or like when the new rides are coming. I'm just like a little behind on my Disney news. I grew up going to the parks with my family. I went with my dad for the first time when I was 5 and had like the best time ever. Grew up on the movies, like definitely love Disney. But I had a gap in my going to the park years where I didn't go for about 5 or 6 years, and we were able to go like every 2 or so years growing up, which was such a gift. And my little sister and I started going every year or so when I was in college. Then we took a gap when I was at the end of college and then through most of my post-grad season, and I've only recently started going back, and it's so many things are different with like Genie Plus and everything, so I feel like I am playing catch up with my years of Disney. So long story short, I didn't know there was an Inside Out 2 coming until a couple weeks ago, and when I found out, I was like, we have to go see this when it comes out. And so Justin and I went and saw the premiere. I guess it wasn't technically the premiere because it would have premiered Thursday night for Friday, but yesterday was its official release day. So we went after he finished work, and it just blew me away at the emotional sophistication. It was so well done. As someone who's been in therapy for a long time, and Justin too, we were both like, wow, this is so profound. It is so well done from a psychological perspective. Like they absolutely had to have had teams of psychologists and therapists on board making this, I'm sure. And so it was just, yeah, it was a lot deeper than we expected. And so I think we both came out of it like, whoa, we are feeling all the feels and processing it, and it really hit home for both of us. I absolutely loved the new emotions. There's new emotions, there's anxiety. Envy, who is just like really cute and funny. Anxiety was a trip. She was crazy. And then there was Embarrassment, who was this big pink guy that just barely talked the whole movie and was really cute and sweet. And then there was Ennui, who was like boredom essentially, or like kind of teen, you know, ambivalence. And they were hilarious. They were great new characters. I feel like whenever there's a second version of a movie, we all kind of get a little hesitant, right? We're like, oh, is this gonna be good or not? Like we loved the original. We don't want them to mess up a second. And because you know, there are some movies where like they don't need a second movie, they don't need a sequel. And I never thought about Inside Out having a sequel, but it just makes so much sense with Riley, the main character in the first movie, growing up, because we see her emotional world as a kid, and then this movie is focused on her emotional world as a teen. She's like 13 in this movie and going through this huge transition from middle school to high school and trying out for this new hockey team and all of the things that come with being a teenager and having braces and making new friends and trying to be cool and fit in and all of that stuff. It was just so well done, and I feel like it was the perfect movie for both kids or even teens, like around the character's age, and also adults who I guess I still consider myself in my head like a teen or kid, but I'm 27, and I just loved it so much. It was honestly so therapeutic to watch. So if you have not seen it yet, or you weren't really sure if you were gonna go watch it, I totally recommend it. It was absolutely worth it. It was a great date night. We both loved it a lot. I think I liked it more than Justin just because I have the Disney background and like have grown up on the movies, so I have that more of that nostalgic connection to any Disney movie. But it was amazing. I think it's one of my favorite Pixar movies at this point, and I would love to go see it again. So that's kind of my little recap. I honestly don't have really any negatives about the movie. There was one line in there that Anger said about like kind of like some suicidal ideation that I was like, they probably should have taken that out as like a trigger kind of thing, but there was nothing more than that. That was like really the only thing I didn't like about the movie. But yeah, it was amazing, and I am so excited to watch it again. It's making me so excited to go to Disney World this summer, so it just put me in the best mood and made me want to go watch all the Disney movies. So that is actually what we are going to do tonight. This is still our like romanticizing summer evenings, like fun summer evenings vlog. I am in my pajamas right now, and it's like 6:30, 6:45, I think. Justin's actually going to pick up dinner for us right now. He's getting these like healthy bowls because we've just had like pastries and random fun stuff today. So we're both kind of craving some vegetables and protein. And then we're going to sit down and watch Beauty and the Beast live action because he has never seen it. He told me he wanted to watch something that was adventurous and romantic today. And I was like, well, how about we have adventure and romance in a Disney movie form? And that to me screams Beauty and the Beast live action. So that's what we're gonna do. We have this little Disney movie bucket list for him with all these movies that he's never seen before, Disney movies that I'm trying to get him to watch before we go to Disney. We do not have enough time for this. We're gonna probably end up watching only a few, but I'm very proud of his openness to watching more Disney movies. So super pumped about that. We'll probably just have a really chill evening, go to bed decently early because I'm serving in church tomorrow morning. And then the next couple nights I will probably vlog as well for you guys. I think tomorrow I have absolutely no idea what we're gonna do. We'll just play it by ear. And then Monday night I'm supposed to find out the results of my boards, my nurse practitioner boards on Monday. And I think we'll go to get like Jenny's ice cream or something fun to like celebrate. So just trying to keep this like a fun themed summer vlog for you guys. Our pool is still closed right now, and so we can't go to the pool tonight. So no night swimming, but hopefully maybe we can do that tomorrow or the next night. But yeah, trying to like not bore you guys, but also real life in your 20s when you're working adults is like just trying to sneak in little fun summer themed things where you can when you're not doing other things. We all just want to like remember the summers from when we were kids and feel that excitement and, you know, carefree spontaneity. But when you're an adult, you don't get to do that as much. So hopefully this vlog will inspire you to insert bits of that childhood summer-like joy in there whenever you can. So I will see you guys later. We'll probably chat tomorrow or later tonight, but yeah, looking forward to the rest of the vlog. Okay, one more thing real quick. I have tons of puzzles. I guess I kind of collect puzzles, and my little sister Caroline got me this 1,500 piece Disney puzzle that is a scene from Beauty and the Beast. I don't have a great place for us to do a puzzle in the apartment right now. We would honestly love to have a designated puzzle table one day, maybe in our next apartment or future home, but I kind of want to break it out and put it on the floor and we can like work on it this weekend or this next week. I just love puzzles. They're so cozy. It's definitely more of like a winter or fall activity to me when you're more stuck inside because of cold weather. But I think given the circumstances as we're preparing for a Disney trip and watching lots of Disney movies lately, I think this would be really, really fun to work on this weekend. So we generally try not to eat too many meals in front of the TV, but we usually have dinner together every night, and we do have a really small dining room table that you guys have probably seen clips of in other vlogs, and we like to eat there, and then if we're gonna watch like New Girl or a movie or something, we'll move to the couch. We have been pretty bad about it lately where we're mostly eating dinner while watching an episode of New Girl or a movie, but we usually catch up and talk and stuff before that or while someone's cooking or after. So, you know, it's working for us now. It's one of those newlywed habits that we were trying to not fall into, and we definitely have. So we'll see if we can break it later. But we also go to bed really early, and so multitasking that like dinner with a show helps us a lot. I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Obviously when we have kids, we would love to all eat at the table together, but that's why I'm setting our dinner placemats out right here, because we are going to eat while we watch the movie. So that's just us. If anyone else struggles with that too, let me know. I feel like it's a little embarrassing, but also super common too. Also, can we appreciate the fact that pajamas are happening at like 7 p.m. If you are also someone who likes to get in your pajamas super early, let me know. I'm a big fan. My mom, growing up, she would get in her pajamas like very, very early. I think once you're done for the day, you don't have to be anywhere. It's 3 p.m. You've already gotten your workout. You've already done your things. Pajamas, it's great, super comfy, you know? I'm here for it. Thank you. Let's see what I have set up.
Ooh.
Got the goods.
I think I set a record. I think I literally hit every one except for like 2 stoplights on my way back.
I was gonna say. I got the Bueno bowl, right? It's like a Tex-Mex bowl. It's got some seasoned chicken, tortillas, feta cheese, black beans. It's like a Chipotle bowl, but like more veggies, I think.
Some goat cheese, some corn, and some Chipotle barbecue sauce. We'll see if that bites me in the butt.
You could make your own.
Give me kale or give me kale.
These are so good. It slaps, as the kids say. I don't think the kids say that anymore, but I say it, so
we say it. Oh no! No! No!
Tahini one looks really good. We're at Jenny's.
Hello.
Lemon and blueberries and salted peanut butter and chocolate on the bottom.
And I have cherry on top and something like cookie dough and brown sugar custard on the bottom.
Nice.